Alright everybody, this is today's little project. So this is part of the farm, and we cleared this little lot. It's actually just down the road from the farm, but technically I guess it is part of the farm. But me and my brother and some friends of ours and my brother-in-law, we cleared this lot like right at 2 years ago. And the intention was my sister and my brother-in-law were going to put a little house here, but they ended up not doing that. So I got this pile of stuff here. I was going to burn it last year, but I ended up selling the other mini, the old John Deere that I had in November. And I didn't really want to come in here and burn with, try to use the skid steer. That didn't really seem like the right job. And I didn't want to burn all of this together, being so close to some of these pines and this oak and these oaks and some of these other trees. So we just kind of piled everything here, but my original intention was kind of come over here and just kind of burn it in pieces, and I didn't really want to use the skid steer for that. So I didn't get a chance to burn it last year, so it's basically been sitting here drying out for like 2 years, and we're just going to try to get it burned. And the bugs are awful, which is, I was hoping they wouldn't be, because it got down to below freezing on Wednesday night, Thursday morning, and it's Saturday, and there's mosquitoes and gnats and everything everywhere. So but I got the mini, and I'm gonna kind of just come over here and right here scratch me out a little area. I'm gonna take some of this stuff and try to get a little fire started, and we're just gonna feed it. Just hang out here on a Saturday and burn, just hang out. And then this way I can kind of burn what I want to burn, and then if it gets in the afternoon I still got more stuff to burn, I can just put that out, leave this, and I don't have to let this smolder all night and have to worry about it getting into the trees or breaking containment here or anything like that. So Charlie, my brother-in-law, was in here last week. Looks like he took down another tree over there. I may go mess with that a little bit once I get this fire going. I think he might have popped a few other stumps and stuff out of the ground. There's another pile over there too that needs to be burned. I might, depending on how this goes, I might go down there and grab some of that and track it over here. So we'll just play it by ear. Just hang out on a beautiful Saturday. See what happens. we'll see if we can't keep feeding that and get it going. I didn't really want to pour any accelerant on it, and it's just not really trying to be a little more eco-friendly, so benzomatic propane seemed to be the route to go. So you get something to 2,000 degrees and typically it'll burn if you give it enough time. So let's keep feeding it and see what happens. All right, she's rolling pretty good now. And so what I'm gonna do is, a lot of this stuff is so dry, like the smaller stuff is so dry and brittle, I'm having a hard time kind of picking it up without it just breaking in a million pieces. So now that I've got this going, I'm gonna kind of leave that little stuff over there. And what I'm gonna do is eventually I'll come in here with the skid steer with the MTL and just grind up all the little twigs and stuff. And so I'm gonna go ahead and start separating out some of the bigger logs. And now that I've got this really going, I think it can go ahead and start taking some of the smaller logs, and then we'll build up some of the bigger stuff, including the stumps. So that's what we're gonna do. She's rolling pretty good now. So let's go over here, and that should last another 10 minutes or so. So we'll start separating out some logs and start bringing them over. on a side note, when we piled all this stuff up, we were raking out a lot of the root mat and stuff too, and there's just a lot of dirt in this too, which I guess was a bit of a mistake on our part when we did it, but can't help it now. So if I'd have known, I mean, it's been 2 years, I forgot that we had all that dirt and stuff in there, but I guess I could have burned it right here. A lot of it's really wet. Probably could have burned this pile, but I was just worried about it being really dry and it getting away from me. I try it when I burn. I try to err on the side of caution, because down here in the south, it just doesn't, we don't have a huge issue with wildfires, but we had one back in 2009, and it actually got pretty close to it came within less than a mile where I was living at the time. I try to just be cautious with that. So over there at the house where the field is, where I've got all that stuff piled up, I mean, it's out there in the middle of the field. It's, you know, not within 100 yards really of anything that it could really burn. This has got all these trees around here, and I was a little bit trying to just be cautious with that. And so this stuff, it's taking a little bit to burn too, because it's got all this dirt in there, and the top was dry, but the bottom was kind of wet. So but it's going, it's cooking. Might take it a little while, but I got a nice bed of coals in there, and she's cooking. So it's like smoking meat, you know, just gotta let it cook. And I don't got anything else to do today on a Saturday except hang out around here and watch this stuff burn, have a little fun, enjoy the nice weather. We're supposed to have nice weather all the way through Thanksgiving. I'm really happy about that, so it should be nice around here. It should be a little cooler though, kill some more of the bugs. Well, Kelly was nice enough to bring me the blower, so let's go put some air on this fire and see what it does. Can't even get near it. That works. Oh yeah. I like it like that. I needed the backpack blower earlier. Yeah, that'll burn now, wet or not. Yeah, buddy. All right, we're looking good. Just about got these big logs down where they're reasonable. That pine stump though is taking forever, and it was dry, but it just is not seeming to really want to. Slow burning, I guess. But I dug me a nice big wide fire break around this thing, and the ground is nice wet sand here, so don't have to worry about that. And so I'm gonna keep an eye on this for a little bit, but it should be able to just smolder for the rest of the night. It should be fine. I'm not gonna, I haven't added anything to it in a couple hours. I just took the blower to it and kept it hot, and it's gonna burn down. So that should work out pretty good. I got about half this pile burnt today. I'm pretty happy with that. We'll try to get the other half maybe next weekend around Thanksgiving. And the rest of this stuff, like the small stuff, this junk in here that's mixed in with all this dirt, I'm gonna come in here with the MTL and just grind all this down, especially now that the blades are old. And this is a perfect job for some old blades that need replacing. So but that won't be until very end. I'm gonna try to burn as much of it as possible, and then we'll come through here and grind all this up. So my brother-in-law Charlie came over to help me for a bit. He took down some more trees in the back, and we'll probably get to some of those next weekend. Just cut them up. There's a couple oaks we'll use for firewood, and then we'll try to start burning that other pile back there. It's got some big stumps and stuff in it, and we're going to try to work on that pile and burn it back there where we got some space to do that, so I don't have to truck it all the way over here. And we'll try to work on the rest of this as well. So my brother Matt will be here. I'm sure he's going to want to be part of these festivities. So I think we're going to wait until next week, and I'm probably not going to do anything tomorrow with this. Just let it simmer and smolder and be good. So nice little fun Saturday afternoon project, or Saturday day project. I didn't have anything else better to do today, so I figured I'd come down here, just hang out, enjoy the great outdoors, do a little burning, and just enjoy this beautiful day. Run some equipment and hang out. So I hope you guys are having a great weekend so far. It's Thanksgiving next week, and hope everybody is going to have a good Thanksgiving. I think Misty is going to ride with my brother from Atlanta and come and see me for Thanksgiving, and I'm excited to see her. We should have a good time, and we'll be out here burning again next weekend, I believe. I think the weather's going to be nice. So all right, I'm gonna try to finish up the 8-acre bush hogging job next week and get over there. So I'll hopefully have some footage for that. We're just about done with that. I got the deer back. It's back from the shop, so we'll get over there and get that done. So hope you guys are having a great weekend, and I'll catch you later.